WhiskyJason here, whiskey from the viewpoint of an American in Germany tasting rare and exotic whiskeys. Today I have something from Douglas Laing from their old particular bottling series, and it's Tamdhu, 16-year-old, distilled March 2004, bottled October 2020. 48.4%, which I don't like, but hey, that's the way it is. A sherry refill butt. 90 euros is what I paid for this bottle. 343 bottles from a butt, which makes sense after 16 years. And the butt was called DL for Douglas Laing 14411, and there's a Whiskybase number as well, 177789. I'm going to compare it to something else from Douglas Laing. This is their Midnight series, which is dark as the night. This is a Glenrothes 15-year-old, also 48.4%. This was 105 euros. This is 89 euros. So we have almost 25 euros difference, and this is a year older. What's the main point? This was a first fill sherry barrel is what it's called, if I read this correctly. So a single cask. No, it says charged from a sherry butt. I'm so sorry, there was a sherry butt. Okay, even though it is only, 321. So bottles here. So this is 15 years old. This is 16 years old. Now this does win with the color. Take a look. This is the refill. This is the sherry butt. So there is a difference there. And the price is the difference between the distilleries as well. So Tamdhu actually was closed between 2009. It used to belong to Addington, just like Highland Park, Glenrothes, and also then Macallan. So this was actually distilled when they were still part of the same company. But then 2011, McLeod came and they bought it and they reopened it in 2012, just like Glengoyne, where they focus on first and second fill sherry basically. Now Glengoyne does have some bourbon casks, and I think Tamdhu every once in a while have a few bourbon casks as well. What I did not know is they have their own cooperage at Tamdhu. Since 2019, they actually have a couple coopers on site, and they repair the casks, and also they check for that they're actually watertight or airtight. All right, good. Let's nose this. I like this nose. This has for me a little bit of a honeycomb honey moment. This is not the sherry bomb that I know of, but there's a little bit of toffee in here. There's a little bit more of a fruity moment. There's a little bit more of actually a flavor, and not just as in with our Glenrothes. Sherry, sherry, sherry. That's amazingly strong. I like. But I also like this as well. Now, to be very, very honest, I've had both of these. And both of these, I complained about it being 48.4%. And then I tried them and I complained about both of these being too hot. So they're just too much alcohol spice in there. I don't know why, after 15 and respectively 16 years. But if I bring both of those down to about 43%, where they belong, in my opinion, then they turn into whiskey, which is, for me, wonderfully enjoyable. Without putting the water in there, they're like, oh no, burn my tongue. Not what I want. So I'm going to rate these whiskeys as if they were bottled how I wanted them, with a little bit more water in there. Just bring it down and make it more pleasurable for me, and me as a weakling, or as a weakling. All right. Okay, let's try these puppies now. The Tamdhu. Cheers. The alcohol is still very, very noticeable, but it doesn't distract now. It's not actually going, oh, I'm going to die, I'm going to die. It's actually supporting, but on the border here. I did a very good job with the water. Wood. The whole time I'm getting American oak. American oak, sherry butt. Now you can order European sherry butts, but they're much more expensive. I did a video about this and I compared it to the Glendronach 18. And for me, the 18 has European oak in there as well, that dark chocolate moment. Here, I didn't get much of that, and here I get none of that. On the bottle, it actually says, and I can read this here, juicy plums, sultanas, barbecued bananas. I've never had a barbecued banana. Jam donut I like, and a fresh ginger spice. That's that alcohol bite there. It's long with all of the above wrapped into sticky toffee pudding with a whipped cream top. Wow. The nose opens with orange, chewy sweets, new leather, and toasted oak, and runny dark chocolate. It's a good one. I like this a lot. Going over here to our Glenrothes. I like this one as well. Oh. I always get a little bit more of that lemon peel, that orange peel, I'm sorry, over here. More of a sherry or oloroso moment. Cherry with a CH and a SH, both of them are there. More darker chocolate moments. Wonderful. Both of those are actually good. I give this a B-. I'm going to give this a B- as well. For value for money, this was a C-. I'm going to give this a C. Now, 4 years ago, I would never have given a 16-year-old 48.4% single malt with 90 euros price tag a C. But the prices today are the way they are, and that is actually an okay price compared to this. 25 euros more, you do get more of a sherry bomb. But if you're looking for a sherried whiskey and not if you're looking for a whiskey with sherry and not a sherry with whiskey, got that. This is the place to go. So my question of the day is, what is your favorite Tamdhu expression? Now, the Tamdhu 12 we had in a mega blind tasting with 18 other bottles. It got kicked out really quick. The Tamdhu 15 almost made it into the final, but didn't. It's better, but it's still not the top choice. So what I like is the Tamdhu cask strength. What we're doing actually next week is we have, with my German YouTube channel, we have 6 cask strength bottlings. We have Tamdhu, and we have Erin, and we have all sherry. We have Glendronach, and we have, I don't know, they're all there, and we're going to test them all blind and see what they are. And that's going to be massively enjoyable. And we're going to see how they work out. I personally like the Tamdhu cask strength. That's one of my favorite whiskeys. I like the bottle. I like the spirit. I like that moment that it gives here. So what is your favorite Tamdhu? All right, so these 343, 321, these are single barrel offerings or bottlings. You'll probably not find them outside of the European Union. If you do, if you're in Asia, if you're in America and you see one of these, I can recommend both of these. If your pockets are deep enough, go for it. This is a tiny little bit more of the sherry bomb that we like. This is more of a pleasant whiskey at a okay price. I personally like Douglas Laing. I personally like the old particular series. Unfortunately, I think they could have a little bit more alcohol or a little bit less of the burn that they have at the moment. Both would be best. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, tell others, maybe even hit that bell, and maybe even share this whiskey video with someone else out there in the world. All the best. See you soon. WhiskyJason here. Whiskey from the viewpoint of an American over here in Germany, tasting rare and exotic whiskeys. Did it once again. Bye-bye.